Right, so recently I've been expressing my disappointment for the battery life with the iPhone 14 Pro Max, but I actually forgot to upload this video I shot with the regular 14 and the battery life on that before I got the Pro Max. So yeah, for those wondering about how the regular 14 performs, here's your video. Right, so I've seen many mixed thoughts regarding the battery life with the iPhone 14 series, so I thought I'd chime in guys and give you guys my battery life usage and analysis with the regular 14. Now I did not have the regular 13, so I'm not sure how this compares to that, but I did own the 12 and that was not great in terms of battery life, and so I was pleasantly surprised by the 14 because while I'm not getting Pro Max endurance, it's still very good. So I'm not counting day 1 usage in this analysis because I was setting things up on the device and that's going to use up a lot of battery life. But of course day 2 was a typical day with everything set up, and I got 7 hours 45 minutes SOT with of course 8% left. Now again, like I said, this is no match for the Pro Max. I would be around 10 hours of screen on time by the time I get to 8%, but this is still very good for the size of this phone, and of course should be plenty good for most consumers. And by the way, it's very typical usage. I was using Twitter, I was using YouTube, Spotify, Telegram, Discord, Reddit, WhatsApp, my McDonald's because I need to redeem those free burgers, and yeah, very typical usage for the most part. And by the way, this was a mix of Wi-Fi and 5G, so yeah, this is very, very good. And currently we're on day 3 and this has been even better because we're at 53% and we have 4 hours and 51 minutes of SOT, which is kinda insane, and I'll give you guys an update of how battery life is later in the day, but I'm expecting this to get even better endurance. So yes, for those complaining about the battery life, definitely do give it a few days before you judge it because I'm sure it's going to improve as it of course learns your usage. And actually I do want to mention that iOS 16 could be the reason that of course battery life's not great for some users. I have seen that many have complained about battery drain with their older devices running iOS 16, and I've also heard iOS 16.1 beta is a lot better battery wise, and so let's hope that becomes public very soon so that of course we can unleash the full potential of the batteries in the 14 series. And by the way, if you just ran here, but for those wondering how this compares to the 14 Pro Max, I am ending the day with around 25% left with similar SOT, so yeah, that's a decent upgrade, but obviously the 13 Pro Max still has better battery life. But yeah, that's about it guys. Obviously if you have other queries regarding the regular 14, then of course tell me in the comments. Anyways, thank you for watching guys. Make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the link above on details regarding the iPad 10, and on that note, see ya peeps.